So I've just finished building my workbench, and on the old one I had a lovely drawer here which I pulled out and was filled with screws. So I'm going to add these drawers to the workbench, and I took these from an old dresser. The dresser was falling apart, but the drawers are in excellent condition, and they even have dovetails and are made of mahogany, so it kind of seems a waste to put them in here, but I want them. So the drawers previously ran on plastic runners, and because they're hardwood, I can just make some softwood runners and they should glide nicely. Also, there's a deep drawer and a shallow drawer, and I haven't used the deep drawers, but they're nice and well deep, and the shallow drawers I have stuff in, but I'll put new stuff. But I'll do shallow drawer at the top, deep drawer at the bottom, and it's nice and symmetrical. So I've got this rubbish bit of chipboard, and I'm going to whack a bit off it and just stick it onto the leg, and that'll give me something to attach other stuff to. It's a bit floppy. I think I might need to add some supports. That's one wall up, now I just need two others. So I have to evenly space this bar away from this piece at 40 centimeters. So I have to evenly space this bar away from this piece at 40 centimeters. And to help me do that, I've got this lovely piece, which is exactly 40 centimeters long. And now I can just line it up without any measuring and drill it in. One and two. Working upside down is not easy. I can now install this plate to it, and then I can just screw it in if my arm isn't in the way. So after a quick wee test, we can see that my measurements are pretty good. There's a bit of slack, and that's enough. Now these here dividers are a bit flimsy, so I need to stiffen them up. The fit looks good and it's nice and stiff. The drawers already have the runners cut in, so I can make the other half out of these here oak strips that I have. They're like a weird shape, but I'll rip them down, and it's a pretty useless shape anyway. And then I can just stick the runners onto the walls, which are nice and stiff now. All the guides are cut out and they have nice sharp edges, which isn't actually nice because it's supposed to be smooth running drawers. So block plane round over the edges just slightly, and that'll make them run just that bit smoother. And afterwards I'm left with all these lovely shavings, which are actually so just fun to play with. But anyway, on the end I also need to round the end, and I just have a wee washer here and I can just draw it on. So the runners are all finished and ready to go in, and this is a simple but very finicky kind of job. So I've drawn along here a line, not sure if you can see it, and that's a level line where I need to put my runner. But my runner can't sit up against the edge, it needs to sit back a bit. So I've got this wee block here, and this will tell me how deep my runner needs to sit, and if I put it in like that, then I can see my runner needs to go there. Now, while holding this, I take my gun and just give her a wee click, but this requires a lot of force. we go. Now move to the other end, check it for level, and then put a pin in it. That didn't work. Now before you put in the second runner, it's good to test that you've got the first one in the right place. So, there we go. Yeah, that seems about right. Not bumping into anything. Now I can just do the same on the other side. There we go. Glides like a dream. So all of the reels are in. Now I just need to add the drawers. I like to think it looks pretty good, and the drawers all slide really well, so much that they just glide back into place. And yeah, they're nice and tough. And now I just need to fill them up. So I've got the drawers all stocked up and they're ready for work. Also got some camera stuff in that one.